Hong Kong is one of the most fascinating cities on the planet, a place where futuristic skyscrapers meet lush subtropical nature. But what if you only had 18 hours? Could you experience both sides of Hong Kong in less than a day? That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. With almost no sleep and an ambitious plan, I'll try to see as much as possible of this incredible city. Let's see if it's enough. Our journey started in Frankfurt, Germany. Before heading to the airport, we took a walk through the city and enjoyed the skyline and the amazing weather. The skyline in Frankfurt is certainly impressive, but the skyline we're about to see in just a few hours is in a completely different level, and we were really excited. After arriving at the airport, it was finally time to begin our journey to Asia. Tonight we'll be traveling more than 9,000 kilometers to the other side of the planet. One final look at Frankfurt as we climb into the night sky, and man, it's beautiful. After an overnight flight, we finally arrived, and even at the airport, Hong Kong immediately shows its unique character.
有飞行模式，我是怕。
To save some time, we took an Uber to our hotel. The Sheraton Hotel in Hong Kong, Tsim Sha Tsui. Thank you, sir. The view alone was worth it. Our room overlooks the incredible Hong Kong skyline, giving us a front row seat to this spectacular cityscape. So we're here. This is the room. And bathroom. Bathtub. Shower. And the crazy view. Was not prepared for this. This looks crazy. So many people everywhere. The bed is comfortable. We've got some apples, nice leather, some water. Nothing in here. It's okay. We're gonna be trying to experience as much as possible. And that's why we're going to the pool right now. Of course, the first thing we wanted to do is to check out the pool. This was one of the reasons why we chose this hotel. And later we're gonna be on this boat. We're going to the whirlpool. As the afternoon slowly turned into evening, the city began its daily transformation. Thousands of lights flickered one by one, even long after sunset. The sky never became truly dark. So we stayed here a little bit. The glow from countless buildings reflected off the low clouds above the city, creating an atmosphere that felt like a fantasy movie. Highest building in Hong Kong. And this one is the highest building. And right there is Victoria Peak, right behind it. Right here, the Hilton.
哦，等，哦，是 maybe stay back. Just need a road. Sorry.
As night falls, it's time for what I consider as Hong Kong's most iconic experience, the Aqua Luna. It's a traditional Chinese junk boat sailing through the heart of Victoria Harbour. For the next hour, we'll be watching this incredible city from water. If there is one activity I'd recommend to first-time visitors, it's this one. Aqua Luna is a modern junk boat built with traditional Chinese craftsmanship. Historically, junk boats sailed these waters for centuries, used for fishing, trade, and transport. Aqua Luna was hand-built in the early 2000s, and it took about 18 months to complete. Today, it lets you experience Hong Kong's skyline with feeling a bit of that rich maritime history.
What's something I can do for you, darling? That would make you smile. I'll bring you flowers, girl. Enough to see for miles.
They also have a tour during the Symphony of Light show, where you watch the light spectacle from the water. It's definitely recommended to book your tickets online in advance.
Love is always yours. Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rains turn to winter snow, but I promise you for sure, girl, my love is always yours. I love your style, and I love your grace.
So you wouldn't believe this. We are at the Victoria Peak right
After
now.
the cruise,
We head up to Victoria
see the
Peak,
time.
and suddenly the scale of Hong Kong became even
It's
clearer.
pretty amazing
Thousands
here.
of lights stretch across the harbor. Almost no one but us. This is madness. I hope it doesn't rain. But I think we made the most out of it. I'm still not tired yet. The city outside was still alive, but for us, the day was coming to an end. Tomorrow would start very early. So right now it's time to go back to the hotel. We've experienced a lot today, but we need to get some sleep right now. And maybe we'll eat something on our way back. So it's 5:30 in the morning. We're heading to the peak again. Let's go. The next morning began long before sunrise. Our plan? Return to the Victoria Peak before sunrise and see a completely different side of Hong Kong. At around 5 a.m., we were already back in an Uber, heading towards Victoria Peak. The Uber ride up the mountain was an adventure in itself. To get there, we passed through the Cross Harbour Tunnel beneath Victoria Harbour. Just another reminder of the incredible engineering that keeps the city moving. The streets are very much empty. The taxi just dropped us here at the peak. No one's there yet, but us. It's pretty warm. Most visitors come to Victoria Peak, enjoy the view for a few minutes and leave again, but we had something different in mind. Our goal was to walk the Peak Circle Trail and continue all the way to High West, one of Hong Kong's best hidden viewpoints. It's only like 6 o'clock in the morning and it's pretty much warm. Hong Kong has a reputation as a city of skyscrapers, but nearly 40% of Hong Kong is protected countryside. There are hundreds of kilometers of hiking trails, countless beaches, remote islands, and even a UNESCO Global Geopark. In fact, Hong Kong consists of more than 260 islands. Look at this tree. Standing here among dense greenery, it's almost impossible to believe that one of Asia's most important financial centers is just a few kilometers away. As we followed the trail, the city slowly faded away behind us. Instead of traffic and crowds, we were surrounded by giant trees, tropical plants, and the sound of birds waking up for a new day. Along the way, we saw something that many visitors find surprising: bamboo scaffolding. While steel dominates construction sites in most parts of the world, bamboo is still widely used in Hong Kong. It's lightweight, flexible, and remarkably strong. For generations, it has been an important part of the city construction industry. It's one of those small details that makes Hong Kong feel different from almost anywhere else. Now we're going to the High West Peak. 650 meters, 30 minutes hike. After leaving the main trail behind, we began our final climb to High West. The hike isn't long at all, but some sections are quite steep. To be honest, we were a bit disappointed because we didn't get the sunrise we were dreaming about. I think that means halfway up. Low clouds covered the skyline almost completely, but the higher we climbed, the more the atmosphere began to change. It's coming to an end. And then, before reaching the summit, everything changed. For most of the morning, thick clouds had hidden the view and the sun. But suddenly, the sun broke through. Within minutes, the entire landscape transformed. Clouds drifted beneath us like waves. Golden sunlight illuminated the mountains, and we were really speechless. It's a bit windy, but the sun is coming. It felt unreal, not like something we were witnessing with our own eyes, more like a scene from a movie or something created by artificial intelligence. Yet, here we were, standing right in the middle of it. Speechless right now. I don't know what to say. For a while, neither of us said much, simply stood there and watched the clouds move across the mountains below. Reaching the summit of High West turned out to be one of the most memorable moments of this entire journey.
Unfortunately, we forgot our drone, so this is pretty dumb.
Last year, we visited this exact same spot and captured some incredible drone footage.
Here we have a look at the other side of the Hong Kong island. It's pretty amazing.
We visited this exact place last year, but somehow seeing it again was just as special.
The sky looks so it says that it's closed in 2 languages. The view is just amazing here. Ni hao. I'm not sure if ni hao the right thing to say right now. I think she said something like Zhoujan. I hope it's okay that I said ni hao. She thought this ignorant tourist. Yeah. Beautiful trees and dogs. Oh no, he's pooping. So we're back at the Peak Gallery. Right now we're going to our favorite bakery. It's like shopping mall.
It was finally time for breakfast, and that meant visiting our favorite bakery in all of Hong Kong, Bake House. The pastries are exceptional. Our personal favorites are the pastrami croissants and Hong Kong's famous egg tarts. After many hours of hiking, this was exactly what we needed.
We have the infamous pastrami croissants, the egg tarts, a flat white, matcha tea, and some kind of lemonade, and the view. These amazing croissants. Hello.
Please hurry. Please hurry. Police coming. Police.
It was a smooth ride. Some souvenirs. It's so loud and busy. This is another store from our favorite bakery, and it's very, very busy. You can already see it's like 100 meters long queue.
A short time later, we found ourselves back among Hong Kong streets and skyscrapers, and once again the contrast was striking. Just an hour ago, we had been surrounded by forests, mountains, and drifting clouds. Now we are back in the middle of the most densely populated areas on Earth. That's what makes Hong Kong so unique. Very few places allow you to move between wilderness and such a skyline so effortlessly.
And I just love these taxis. I think they're especially built for Hong Kong, and also these ones from the 80s from Toyota. Some ducks, I think. You wouldn't see this in Europe. People in Europe wouldn't want to see the animals they eat. They just want to see it from the fridge, without a face, without a head. This is totally different here in Asia.
The streets were full of life. Double-decker buses rolled past. Red taxis squeezed through busy intersections. Restaurants and street food overflowed onto the sidewalks, and thousands of people moved through the city with remarkable speed and purpose. This is the Hong Kong that most people imagine, fast-paced, energetic, and chaotic, yet somehow everything seems to work almost perfectly.
So right now we are on the Northern Road. I think this is the most famous road in Hong Kong. Our time is coming to an end here in Hong Kong, but we've had a lot of fun. I think we've experienced the most of it. We didn't sleep a lot, that's for sure. But that was a fantastic trip to Hong Kong. 18 hours in Hong Kong. This was madness. This was crazy. Still enjoying it. We want to go to the hotel right now. And now we are back to our hotel.
We returned to our hotel one last time.
So we took a dip in the pool again, and this was really helpful to relax before we travel back, or to travel to Shenzhen.
Before continuing our journey, we spent a few quiet moments at the pool, looking out across the skyline, watching the ferries cross the harbor, trying to take it all in before leaving.
So we're checking out. It was really nice here. We had a lot of fun, especially at the pool. And now we're gonna take a taxi to the West Kowloon station, and we're leaving Hong Kong after crazy 18 hours. It was
For a stay
worth it.
of less than 24
Even though
hours,
it
Hong
was
Kong had
very
given us an
short.
incredible amount to experience. Soon it was time to say goodbye. We checked out of the hotel, grabbed a taxi and headed toward Hong Kong West Kowloon Station. Our next destination was Shenzhen. In less than 20 minutes, the high-speed train would take us across the border into mainland China.
So
We had
we're here.
visited Shenzhen before, but one visit
Still in
simply
Hong
was
Kong.
not enough. While Hong Kong is
Going
the
through the
city
immigration
that constantly reinvents
Robocop.
itself, Shenzhen feels like the city that's reinventing the future.